Hello, welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. We will be doing a live trading session with the very important day, last day of trading week. With the Christmas holiday, we can see that there is quite a few news coming later today, and that's gonna be huge because what I think that there will be kind of chaos in the market because of the holiday closure coming up, and that will be sometime an advantageous for us as a trader. What I believe that with the news we could see a very good move, euro, gbp and dollar and gold. So let me first look at gold. I hope that everyone have joined, everyone have has come and reached the live session. Guys, make sure that you are liking the stream and also subscribing to the channel. Now looking at on the gold chart, where I'll be first looking at daily chart to see how the gold is doing now. Why daily? Because daily time frame is where I look at the bigger picture, and with that bigger picture we can see that the market has oh, I think that you guys are not hearing me. Couple of minutes. Awesome, thank you. Zero, good morning, good morning, good morning. Muted. Okay, yeah, it's unmuted now. So let's find out where is our next opportunity in all of them. Okay guys, so ready guys, ready? Let me know that in the live chat you are ready. Okay, so where do we see that gold? If you look at this gold chart here, there is a big bull candle from the daily time frame, a big bullish engulfer with cross of this 20 EMA, and has made this big move, followed by we can see that there's a daily candle which also had a long wick at the top from the daily time frame. And with that movement, what we can expect on gold for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. So now what we can see that in that zone on the gold from the daily, the price has made a big move, and with that big move, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, where this is a big impulse on the 4-hour, has formed this a very sharp consolidation pattern, and we see that the market is bouncing off that level. So looking at the 1-hour chart, where what you can see that in this 1-hour chart, in this level there is a 20 EMA. From the 1 hour, the price whenever has come down respecting that support level. So once the price is respecting that support, okay, what I think that gold is coming down for another retest, and any break of this low will give us potential entry. So far it's a big consolidation here. We have seen that during the NY session there was a move, and again immediately has come back down. The bulls gather liquidity from the top and also from the bottom. Now if you are not sure about the liquidity, let me know using the live chat, then I'll clarify how to identify the liquidity. And as you can see in that area, the price has formed series of higher low. With that series of higher low creation, we can expect for the price to move up to create a new higher high. So looking at the 15-minute chart here on gold, where this is the 15-minute chart, there is a lower time frame consolidation, and there is a trend line here in this local time frame. With the trend line, I will be waiting for the price to come down to retest, and then we can expect for the price to bounce back from this level. So let's see how we can find an entry. Any break of this structure will give us potential entry on gold. Okay guys, so I believe that everyone is ready for another trading day. And also, have you guys started the holiday? How many of you have started the holiday, or how many of you still have work to do next week? Today is Friday. Let me know, are you relaxed? Have you started the holiday, or is still a couple of days of work is still coming up for you? And this is a Christmas period. I know that, very exciting day, exciting month. And let's see how far it is going. Yes, that's awesome, thank you. Good morning. I'm on holiday, enjoying. Okay, thank you very much. So are you in holiday? Let me know how many of you are holiday, how many of you are not in holiday. So trading will make you also, will keep you in holiday, right? Trust me, when I was doing a job, this is the holiday time, we can discuss also a lot of stuff. When I begin my trading back in 2014, and in this time frame in 2014, it was a very struggle here, and I was waiting for a holiday for 3 months just to have some days off, so that I can go for a relaxation. But nowadays I wake up with excitement. Every day is holiday. And this is how being a trader means, that you actually go for a holiday every single day when you do what you okay guys. So let me know, are you ready to make your everyday is a holiday? Because when you are making every day as a holiday, which day you can do that? When you can do what you love to do. And in other words, you need to love what you do. So if you want to be a trader, I know that sometimes it feels like it's hard to be a trader. Sometimes it feels like easy as a trader. This happens when you win a trade, you will be feeling very optimistic. When you lose a trade, you might feel very pessimistic. But what is that? It is makes a trader is neither feeling optimistic nor feeling pessimistic, but to be in balanced with your trading. That's where you can detach from your trading. Detachment sometimes seems like that you don't care, but in other words, you in fact care more of that you detach from. So how does that detachment work? Let me give you an idea of how does the detachment work, so that it's a debunk that myths also been solved, and also you understand how to detach from your trading, not being careless but being careful, but at the same time being detached. So you know that you probably have heard of the word being detached. Okay, there is a two sides of information that you find. Someone might say, okay, being detached mean that you are not taking care. Someone is saying, no, being detached mean that you care. So what does actually being detached mean, so that you understand in your trading also you can be detached. Now if you look at let's say, you know, a man, okay, or a woman, or you want to imagine. Now, when you wake up early in the morning, so we do kind of repetitive task, right? For example, you wake up, you check your mobile phone, and then you go for a tea or coffee, check your email, and then go to do some tasks. And so you complete a day, and then the tomorrow you complete another day, and then tomorrow you complete another day. So what happened is that our consciousness, okay, is tied to that consciousness. Try to understand what I'm saying. For example, let's say you have a certain object or certain possession that you every day come and interact with. It can be human or anyone. So that has an energetic relationship with you, with that object. Okay, so that is why you see that, for example, when you lose something that you really, very connected, you will feel very sad, or when that brings come to you, you feel very happy. So why do you feel sad when things is going a bit away from you? Is because that your energy is connected to that energy. Okay, very simple. So that energy is connected to your energy. Now when these things is going away from you, then you gonna a bit more feel depressed or sad. You might say, okay, that's very healthy, absolutely, that's very good. But what happened? Let me tell you. Let's assume that you wanna be a trader, or you wanna be rich, okay, which is your dream, right? You wanna be um, a successful person that you dream of. If you want to be that, then you constantly need to let go some of the things that doesn't serve you. And when we are attached, then what will happen is that you cannot let go of the things that doesn't serve you, because you are connected to that things. Now it could be people, could be position, could be things, could be people. Now that is why you see that sometimes people in a very toxic relationship, not maybe family relationship, maybe even in the friend circle, very toxic relationship, and despite they have very good opportunity to exit that, they cannot exit because they are highly attached to that. And similar way, when we attach to our trading, that takes our emotion away or connected, and that is cause us to feel sad and happy and take your energy away, and that will make you always to attach to the things that. So for example, it's like a sting. So all the things that you attach to is like a sting from your energy center to that energy, that is making you either to be sad or to be happy. So that is making you constantly fluctuate your state of being from that level. So that is attachment and the detachment. Then you might say, okay, how do I get detached from my trading? Well, so when you are detached, then you're not gonna take big risk. You see, this is how so powerful, because let's say you open a trade and then did not go in your way, you close to it very little risk, right? Let's say you close to it 1% risk or even less than this risk, and then you open another trade, you also closed 1% risk. And if you are not detached from those trade, then in the next trade you're going to increase your risk because you want to get that back into your account. You definitely can get back, but you need to be disciplined according to your strategy. If your happiness doesn't depend on that little fluctuation on your trading, then you are detached. And when you are detached, you are disciplined and you can make consistent profit from the market. That's how you can detach from your trading. Now, how can you do that? That's also the question, right? Hope that guys will be discussing on that. Let me see how the market is doing. I believe that you guys are enjoying this live session. Make sure that you are giving a big like and also subscribing to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that is I'm releasing every single day. God bless. I'm not on holiday. Yes, I'm ready. Very good. Yep, very good. So either you are on holiday or you are not on holiday. Let's make another trading day, which is very important. And I'll be looking at also the Forex factory. And let me know also how are you doing with your trading psychology. Now looking at here on the Forex factory calendar, what we see that later today 7:15 p.m. coming up on Euro news, and then 7:30 coming up again German flash manufacturing PMI, 8:30 p.m. flash manufacturing PMI, and then coming later today Empire State Manufacturing Index, flash manufacturing PMI, flash service PMI, and on and on. So there is a big bunch of news coming later today that might make the price again very volatile. Okay, so we see that a bit more volatility coming up with the news at the moment. Let's see. So we see that if we look at gold here on the very lower time frame, this is a little bit of in a sideways at the moment. We saw yesterday from this level a big drop, and then the price has gone back up. So it's in a sideways movement in that area, and with that sideways movement, any kind of deviation from this structure will give us that entry opportunity. Now if I look at the daily on gold, where we can see that from the daily there is a daily candle, okay, and this daily candle for me is still bullish. We might see that a retest of this support level, and from this support we can expect gold to have a bounce to the upside. Looking at the 1 hour chart here on gold, where this is a 1 hour chart and there is a head and shoulder formation in that, but I don't value head and shoulder over trend. Trend is the key. Keep in mind guys that trend is your friend until you are trading. As long as you are trading, trend is the most important factors that you need to consider when you're trading. So let's begin with this day here on in that zone. Now looking at the Gbpusd, so gold, this is a support level that what I think that gold is likely to retest in that zone, and after retesting this support level on gold, from this support we can expect for the price to retest and then to bounce off that level. So we might see a little bit of in a sideways. You can see the market a little bit in a sideways after the past week's big drop. The price has bounced from this level. Now it is crucially important to see either gold is going back up to create a new higher high, I think that we might not see gold now very big move, because after this weekly long bearish candle, the price couldn't make a bigger move. Instead, we saw that the price has made, a lower movement here. So looking at the daily chart, if we look at where we can see that from the daily time frame, there is this candle, this is a support level. So from this level that we can look for potential bullish opportunity on gold. Any kind of break will give us that entry. And now we will be looking at switch that on gold. Let's quickly look at GBP JPY. Okay guys, so before I go to the GBP JPY, guys, if you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear the sound? Let me know yes if you can hear me. And also let's make the like to be as number the same as the viewers. Can you say yes please if you can hear me? Cool. Let me see how many of you are coming up with that. Okay, so far yes. Adam, yes, thank you. Okay, so that means that you guys can hear me. Okay, now if we look at the GJ from the bigger picture perspective on GBP JPY. Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Well done. Well done. Okay, so GJ, if we look at the daily, so we have seen that if we look at the overall picture on GBP JPY, I will be looking at the multi-time frame approach on GBP JPY, looking at the monthly time frame. Why? Because monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you a clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. So if we look at the monthly chart on GJ, this is the monthly big bearish candle. Okay, now bigger picture time frame, I got quite a few questions before asking that GJ is bearish or bullish. Now I also want to ask the same question, guys. GBP JPY is bullish or bearish? What do you think? Clear? Yes, thank you very much for letting me know. So let me know, guys, which way the trend on GBP JPY, the major trend, is it bullish or bearish on GJ? Brett, thank you. So GBP JPY, is it a bull market or a bear market? How do you know that? So if you look at the overall picture on GJ, which is basically long-term bullish market, if you look at here, you can see this is a big bullish move followed by a consolidation, another move followed by a pullback, and we see that the market has made bull. Well done. Who said? Base, advanced and clinic SAS. Okay, yeah, very good. So you guys have a very good technical knowledge. If you combine, okay, so Dan Kong Che, GJ bull, Kada bullish. Okay, well done. So quite a few good answer. This is what exactly I want to know, guys, that you, so understanding market structure will give you a very good idea of which way the market is heading. All right, so if we look at this GBP JPY market structure, which is bullish from the monthly long term. Now if we look at the weekly, where back to back 3 weeks of drop, and with the drop, what happened? This is the weekly candle. Today is the last day of trading week. Now if you look at this weekly move, what do you see? The price has come to this very important support level, and from to that support the price had a big hit. So when you see this kind of hit, which is basically exhaustion of the sellers, so with that exhaustion, what I think that GJ might be coming and retesting this support and then bouncing off that level. So looking at the weekly as well, we see that GBP/JPY had a big move down, and if we look at the daily, where the daily time frame on GJ, a big drop on the daily, the price has come back to this significant level of support here, long-term support here, turning support, and from that zone we see that the market now slowly trying to bounce, but it's still, it is trending from the lower time frame, it is still downside, but we might see that pullback to the upside. So looking at the intraday at the moment, the way GJ is heading, we could see that lower time frame trading opportunity in GBP/JPY. Looking at the 15 minutes, where the market is currently trying to bounce off that level. This 4-hour candle has just closed, and we saw that there is another one trying to bounce off. If we draw this resistance level and the daily, so if we look at this time frame on the 15 minutes, where this is a very important level here, the price has broken from that level, created this move. And if we look at the 15-minute chart on GJ, where we can see that the market now is trying to pull back upside, and here is a very strong 15 minutes uptrend in that area, and now we see that local breakdown. I think that GJ might range in that area a bit more time on the lower time frame. So in that situation, for me to open any buy, we need to see that the market has formed any of this, it has broken any of this low and then has given us that entry, because I think that GJ might be going for a range, because you see that this is the weekly candle. Okay, you need to, looking at the bigger picture will always help you to understand. Now this is the weekly candle, where this is the weekly doji, and with that weekly doji there's a gap opening. With the upcoming week, what I think that it might form another doji, so it will be the third week of the month, and with the December we might see that GJ again picking up. So we might see that this instrument from the lower time frame, we could see that range. So that range, I think that it's not gonna be very small, but it might range in this support and resistance. So because of that purpose, once we find that GJ has broken any of this swing low, currently if you look at the 1-hour chart and the 15-minute chart, where this is an impulse correction, so this is a local uptrending market, where in that local uptrending market, this is a bearish channel, and I want to see that GJ has broken further and then has given us that entry opportunity on GBP/JPY. Okay guys, so I believe that you have understood what concept GBP/JPY is trying to create, what kind of price action. Let me know if you have any question relating to that. Cool, thank you. Day bullish. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning for joining. And let me know, how was your trading day? Did you had a good day, good trading day? And so we see that GJ currently showing significant range price action. Okay. Now with that on GJ, we'll be waiting for that gold, how it is doing, because we could see that they're both moving the same direction. Gold is a bit more in a sideway. Now we found that GJ today so far bullish, and I want to see a good entry point so that we can find and we can enter the trade as soon as we will find that. Looking at on gold, where this is a gold price action, not very impressive at the moment for me. I need to see that this is a trend line on the 15-minute chart on gold, and with that trend line, okay, what we could see that GBP/JPY is dropping down and then bouncing off that level. Okay guys, so let me know if you are with me, and what's your thought on all of this. Very well, thank you, well done. Okay, so we see that the market here is a little bit of consolidation. Let me look at what's happening with Aussie yen. Some of the yen pairs, I think that's getting a bit more bearish here on Aussie yen. Looking at the weekly, so we see a bit more downside on Aussie yen. So if Aussie yen is coming down, then what about the GJ, where we can see a long week pin bar in that area? So GBP/JPY, here we can see that the market has formed, it is forming a head and shoulder in that area, but as you know that the trend is the main factor. So the head and shoulder is giving a potential signal to sell, but it's not that I want to do at the moment, because it might drop a bit further, but it's too early to sell for me. because there is a, you see this market, this trend is down, and we saw this initial movement, we can expect for the price to drop, or it might consolidate in that area, or it might just, you know, as I mentioned, that this whole Christmas we might see that GBP/JPY is ranging between this resistance and support, which is in fact a big area. But at the moment what we could see that GJ is testing this level and then dropping down. Okay, so and in the meantime guys, did you like this stream, and also did you subscribe to the channel? Let me know if you smashed the like button. Okay, looking at some of the yen pairs, so let me quickly look at guys all of them to see how it is doing. From the 4 hour we saw a bit more weakness on Aussie pairs. We see there is a bearish price action on Aussie CAD. Multi-time frame is also very important. You can see that if you look at the AUD CAD from the weekly, the price tested this and then has dropped back to this level. If you look at the daily, where the market is showing downside, but from the weekly we see a bit more potential for bullish. Now from the 4 hour there is a pin bar, so it might drop back. We may not, if we sell here, we may not find a very good risk to reward, but it might drop back to this level on, you know, AUD CAD. So Aussie yen, okay, so if Aussie yen is going up, then we might find selling opportunity here. Let's see, because it's a big move from here. From the 4 hour there is a bearish engulfer with 20 EMA crossover. How many pip here? Aussie yen, we could take some bearish trade here. What do we see that from the daily? Okay, so the price action tested this level. The price action on Aussie yen is bearish, and what we could see that in this instrument, with this is for me a pure liquidity grab. Let me know if you are not sure about the liquidity grab. And with that liquidity grab, we could see that Aussie yen, this is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, which is turning support here. And if we see that Aussie yen has tested the high, we can look for selling opportunity on Aussie yen. As soon as we will find that, so from 15 minutes you want to see, you know, a pullback to the upside. Pamela, coach, what will happen if financial market when the interest rate remain the same? What will happen in the financial market when the interest rate remain the same. Martin, thank you. Lee. Okay, so what will happen in the financial market if the interest rate remain same? See, a very important question, and let me tell you how the market decide in terms of interest rate. Now see, when let me bring to the forex factory calendar, guys. Here is very important, keep in mind, because you will find this happen over and over again in the market. So let me bring you something here. You see that monetary policy rate, S&P monetary policy assessment, some of the financial decision, right? And then monetary policy summary. So if you, let's say official bank rate, so all of these fundamental factor, how does that impact the pricing? So if you look at here on, let me bring that up first of all. So looking at, you see that in those data there is a forecast. It's not all about the results, also it's some of the about the forecast. So if you look at, let's say, official bank rate quotes, okay, now what was the forecast? See that forecast previous. Now let's say the previous, like this time, the forecast was 1.75, right? And suddenly the price has come out to be the same. Then it fulfilled the expectation of the market. Try to understand what I'm saying. Now let's say the previous session, the previous rate, okay, S&P policy rate was 1.75, but the forecast was 1.8, and the data came out to be 1.75. So what happened is that when there is a forecast, the market expect that price as a baseline for the market. So that data, that not the price, the data. So when the traders trade, they assume that this is going to happen. You know, the institutional trader, the big boys who are trading, they take this data as a baseline for their investment. Now when the market fluctuate, the market remains as expected, it fulfills the expectation of the market, which normally have a less impact in the market. But when the price deviate from the expectation, that means that from the forecast, this is where the market sometimes become very crazy. Now how it will impact in the market, like it will make the price bearish or bullish, it's almost impossible for you to understand or to predict, because let's say that, okay, interest rate or the any of the policy rate was 1.75, now it is 1.8 or 1.9, so which is increased. So that means that maybe CHF getting stronger, or it dropped, maybe CHF got weaker. It's almost impossible because there is a lot of factors involved in it. I remember a couple of days ago, one of the guys was saying that, okay, you know, JPY is very weaker, right? Because against dollar, it's a big difference, right? You know, almost $1 equal to how much JPY? Let me see that. Google that. or if you go the other way. So if you bring up here, so $1 is almost 142 yen, right? Which is a big difference. So does that mean that JPY weaker? Let me ask you this question, guys. Let me know in the live chat. Do you think that, if you give $1, then you can get 94 yen? Is that weakness of yen? Let me know. So is that weakness on yen? See a couple of trades coming up in the market. Okay, so how does that happen? So if you look at yen, so it looks like weekend, right? But it's the policy, the way that they keep it, because of the import and export policy that every country has their own. And so currency exchange does not determine its strengthening or weakness. It's an internal policy. So then you might say, okay, how do I use that data in my trading? First of all, keep in mind, guys, how does the smart money trading? See, if you understand this, that will help you to understand actually how the market moves. Because though you are a retail trader, I'm a retail trader, but if you don't know how to trade like the smart money, it's gonna be very hard to make profit from the market. So before I explain the smart money concept, I do post a lot of content every day and every week. So I will be also posting this week some of the content. Make sure that you are smashing the like button and also hitting that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So did you do that, guys? Smash the like button, let me know, and then we'll be discussing on how to understand the smart money concept and how to relate with the fundamental data. How do they do that? So I'm waiting everyone to do that. So make that like to 100, similar as the view, and press that bell notification so that you are not missing out. And let me know if you have done that. Smash it. Thank you for the support to the channel. Now, how does the smart money concept work in trading, or how do they use this data in their trading? Now, if you look at the market, let's say a very fundamental building of the market is trend, right? It moves like that. So as a retail trader, as a day trader, or as a swing trader, or as a scalper, we do not need direct involvement of this data release, okay? Because that data basically may contribute in the long term change in the trend. So if you are an investor, let's say you invest for 3 months interval, 6 months interval, 1 billion, 100 million, then definitely you need to know that, because that investment is in fact big movement in the market, right? So then first of all, let's find out how the smart money is using that information and how we will be using that information and how you can relate that in your trading. Okay, so how do the smart money uses that information. Now before I go to that point, let me look at a little bit of Gbpjpy. Guys, stick to the channel, stick to the live streaming. There's a lot of content that will help you in your trading. And let's see that what's happened with GJ from here. There's a bounce up with a middleman. It's a bounce up from the 1 hour chart as well. Okay, here you can see there is a, from the 5 minutes, there is a bullish pin bar in that area, a big bull pin bar, and from that bullish pin bar the market has managed to bounce. Okay, so from GJ, so today's level that we can look at, this support level for entry on Gbpjpy, and this is a resistance level for today also on GJ. Okay, so here we can see some kind, after this move there is a pullback and we can expect for the price to come down again. At the moment I'm very not impressive for a bullish trade here, because this market today's candle, if you look at, already made significant move. The price, what I think that after going up will try to drop back down again to this support level from the local time frame, where we see that from the 5 minutes there is already a bullish move. So let me see here, guys, ready for another trading day. Coach, what will happen in the financial? Okay, so we correction, smashed entry point, thank you. Dollar CAD, what's your analysis? Favor, well done, we'll look at it. Coach, AUD NZD is bullish, is GBP USD is still bullish. Okay, we'll be looking at that. So I will be looking at now on dollar CAD and then GBP USD and CAD JPY. Okay, so looking at CAD, dollar CAD, I'll be doing the full multi-time frame analysis. This is what I called a fourth dimensional trading. Very few traders trade based on the multi-time frame, because I saw that especially in the beginning, very tendency to trade on the lower time frame. I do trade on the lower time frame, all my scalping strategy based on 5 minutes time frame. But in the beginning you must be focusing on higher time frame, and I would recommend, if you are a beginner trader, focus on swing trading, and then later you might be able to migrate with different kind of lower time frame trading. Now if you look at here on dollar CAD from the monthly time frame, where you can see that from the monthly there is a big long bearish engulfer, followed by from this level there is another bearish move. Now with that bearish price action on the monthly on dollar CAD, the price currently dropping down to create a new lower low. The price is approaching that support level, and if you look at the weekly time frame, where so far in this huge move the price is breaking that support, and with that support break it could come back down to this level. Guys, why did I draw this 1.3350 level that I'm expecting to dollar CAD to come down and retest? Can anyone answer that? I want to see that how many of you have a very high attention to detail. AUD USD, yeah, absolutely, thank you. You do top down on GBP CAD, thank you. We'll be looking at that. So let me see. Okay, let me clarify that point. Why did I put that line here? Why not here or here? Because of the connection. Let me tell you what it is. So when you see a chain, okay, like this, right, a chain, to maintain its continuity, previous support. Very good, Brad, well done. So this is what it is, previous support. Now to maintain the continuity of a chain, you must be connected here, connected here, connected here, right, to maintain that chain. Now if you look at the dollar CAD, this is the red candle, that is the lowest point and that is the highest point. This is the liquidity zone, smart money zone, where the smart money bought. As we discussed that, we will talk about the smart money, and from that smart money zone we saw that the price has made broken to the upside, and this is the previous support, previous resistance. You can see turn support, and breaking down below this level is the FVG, what is called the fair value gap. This is the imbalance. So where there is a fair value gap, which is an imbalance in the market. So when the price has broken out of that level, this previous supply area turn into a demand area where the buyers bought, and this is what I was talking about. I will be talking a bit more later about the smart money, how you can use that fundamental in based on how they trade, how you can use that information in your trading. So if you don't know the order block, this is the order block where the smart money previously bought, and this is where the previous smart money area, and this is an imbalance in the market. So this is where the price is now coming down to fill that imbalance, and to take a bigger trade, this zone is quite valuable on dollar CAD. Now this is a fair value gap. What is a fair value gap? Before going to that point, let's find out the smart money zone. How do they trade? So smart money cannot trade like us buying one lot, two lot or three lots. They need to trade on based on the order block. So how do they do that? Let's go to that point of monetary policy or any kind of fundamental change. So when there is a, let's say, how do the smart money trade? They first look at the overall economic data, and they evaluate either to invest or to do what, and based on their investment the market moves. See, try to understand, guys. They do not do it overnight. They don't do it based on the, so they do it based on the projection, the forecast, not overnight. Now how do they use that information? So when they see that there is a possibility, let's say, for an interest rate rise, so if the interest rate rise on that particular country, how the currency will perform, that determine it. Let's say, will that be affecting the inflation? Will that be affecting the job, employment status, GDP? All of them considering, they create a plan, that investment plan they follow. Now, based on that plan, there is a trend in the market. So now, why the market trend? You see, keep in mind, guys, that um, profitable trader are those, or good trader are those who has a very high level of intellectual curiosity. So you have to be very curious for the things, to know why the things that happen. Why the things that happen, even if you are, it's a reasoning. First principle reasoning is very important to determine very important direction in the life as well. And reasoning is a very high vibrational, high energetic state of being. You might say, okay, why do the reasoning is high energetic? Because on the other side of the reasoning is the conformity. So conformity is a very low energetic state of being. So what does that mean? For example, what is conformity? If you look at your, let's say, childhood, probably you were very passionate about something, and it's happened to everyone. Many of very few family are very supportive to that, and your parents said that, no, don't do that, do that. You wanted to do that way, they wanted to do that way, and then there is a conflict in your mind, and you start to follow the command at school, at family, in the society, everywhere. And then you became a conformist, like the following the norm, going to the direction, following the everything in the order. So conformist. And when we become conformist, we do the things because others are doing, everyone is doing. So then we forget who we are, because everyone has an uniqueness. We want to do the things the way we want to do. You want to do the things that we want to do. You want to learn the strategy that you want to trade. You want to find your own strategy. Everyone wants to do that, right? You don't want to trade my strategy. I don't want you to trade my strategy. Find your own strategy. That's the uniqueness, right? Everyone craves for. And then, because of the conformity, we hide that part of who we are, which is kind of very fiery, strong. And but when you started to wake up and understand that you are confirming, you are becoming a conformist, then you started to do the things based on logic and reason. So when you do the things based on logic and reason, then your energy goes up, okay, which is a very high energetic state, because you find joy, the things that you want. You find a very peace inside you that propels you for doing more and more and more, and then you become very high energetic. So that's why it's reasoning. So if you reason here, this market, how did the smart money did? They made this move from this level, and the way smart money plays the trade in the market, they, let's say, they need to invest 300 million. They cannot put all the order, because the price will go like a flying to the upside. So they make a move, like say they put 100 million, for example, and then there is a profit taking, and then there is another block of investment, and there is a profit taking. So when there is a profit taking, the market is called the pullback. And as a rule of thumb, the market should be putting down, falling down to the previous swing high, which is the previous high, to the support level. And this is the fundamental movement in the market. Now, at some point such as this one, the market will fail to create any more new higher high, because the trend is not going to go in one direction forever. In that case, you need to wait for the price to come back down and to move, and you'll see that when the market structure breaks, it might drop below the previous order block where they're interested to buy again. And you see that this is the previous smart money zone where they bought, and now below this level is the fair value gap, and smart money will be interested to buy again from this level. If you are patient enough, you need to wait for a price action confirmation or bigger move to the upside. And that's how the market moves. I believe that, guys, you are enjoying this live session. Let me know if you are enjoying the live session. If you are not enjoying, also let me know. Then I can make it more interesting, and by liking that and also by subscribing to the channel. Thank you for that. And also press that bell notification so that you always hear a notification whenever I'm posting something. Now, if we look at the 4-hour here, where dollar CAD is in a sharp drop, it's a big drop, you can see, and any kind of pullback will give me selling opportunity on dollar CAD on the lower time frame, because there is a, so you saw that the buying opportunity, you need to understand the difference, guys. See that this is a previous smart money zone support level, and we could see that the price is penetrating and filling that fair value gap, where we can expect for the price to bounce up that level. All right, so tell us more stories about trading psychology with those drawings. Yeah, favor, absolutely. Yeah, this is what most ignored part for many traders in many traders trading plan. Also looking at the trading psychology, gold prediction. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. So let me see what's happened with the gold. Okay, we see that again a kind of bounce coming on gold, which is a little bit in a sideway, but okay, here is the level, which is the resistance here, which is, you can see this is a very narrower zone here in that area, and with that narrow consolidation, the price currently trying to bounce off that level. Join, you providing amazing information. Thank you, Martin. Well done, welcome, Martin. Thank you for that. Yes, absolutely. AUD and ZD, please coach. Yeah. So with that in mind, we see that gold is in a narrow range. I see that a bit more trend on GJ. So we see that from that area, there is another pin bar on the 5 minutes time frame. After this pin bar, there's a bounce. This is still showing bullish price action. You see the 4-hour, and looking at the daily, GBP JPY bulls a bit more stronger in that area. After this 30 minutes middleman, GJ had a bounce, and that bounce is taking the price to this very important level. So let the price to the resistance or to the support, and then we will be looking for that entry. Okay, so we'll be looking to see how GJ is doing here. Leave it here and let me see where the gold is doing in that area. Gold a little bit in a sideway. Let me find out where how the price is doing. So what's the question? Next one was enjoying providing. Thank you. Well done. Who won the Uno giveaway? Giveaway was given the day before yesterday. So there were 20 giveaway. That was a Christmas giveaway, and we want to keep helping the traders. This is the main goal here, is to help trader so that they can become an independent trader. That's the main intention. So GJ had made a significant move from here. Now to buy or sell, especially to buy GJ, we want to see that it has made enough liquidity from the support level. Then we will be looking for that entry on GJ. And let me quickly look at also some of the other pairs as well. Okay, we see that Aussie yen from this level with the GJ, which is bouncing off this, and what I think that the market is going to a daily important level, breaking that 1 hour 20 EMA zone. Okay. AUD NZD, yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Euro USD. Can you buy gold from? Yeah, you can buy gold. You mean that physical gold or from the market? Yeah, not buying yet. So where you can buy on gold is based on the price action. The gold price currently in a very narrow consolidation. If you look at, you see this is an impulse and then there is a consolidation here. Okay, so this triangular pattern is a bullish pattern, and we can expect for the price in this kind of price action. The reason I'm going not long yet on gold is because if you look at here in this triangle, when you see an impulse, a pole and a triangle, you can expect for the price to first break down, gather liquidity, and then to trend to the upside. So if you look at here on gold, this is you can see it's a bull flag. So what is a bull flag? When you see a pole and what I would say better pole flag. Okay, so when you see that pole and a flag on that pole, which is a pole flag. And when you see that bull flag, you can expect for the price to break down first and then to trend to the upside. So once we see that gold has managed to break down, then you can look for that entry opportunity on gold. Khaled, hi coach, could you please look at NASDAQ? Yes, we'll be looking at NASDAQ, and in the meantime, you can join the free Telegram channel, guys. Link below this video in the description area. I can give you the link also for the free Telegram channel in the live chat. You can stay connected by joining the free Telegram channel. Let me give you the link so that you can. Okay, so this is the free Telegram channel where you can click the link and then you can start trading with us by studying all the content that we are posting on the free Telegram channel. Tony, well done. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that. Okay, so now we see on gold here there is a bull flag, and I want to see that initially has dropped and then has gone up for an uptrend. Now GJ, we can see that the market is, you can see this is a local bullish move so far. So there is a, with this doji here, this is a liquidity candle. Exactly from there we saw a move, which in fact significant move. And what I think that now we might see, it will try to break the low. Now today's zone that I will be looking on GJ, I want to see that it has managed to break any of this low for the buying, because the market already has made a move. A pullback is necessary, and then we can look for that entry. Pratish, so are you always serious? Do you smile? Of course. Why shouldn't I smile? Why shouldn't I smile? You guys not seeing I'm smiling? You wanna see that I'm always, well, I'm very happy man. I'm one of the happiest person in this universe, what I would say. Always I smile. I try to make you guys stay focused. That's why, because if I'm smiling, probably you guys not paying attention, isn't it? So you need to pay attention when you are trading. Okay, so here we can see that in that area there is a, this is a, with this doji, now we might see that pullback coming up. Guys, did you smash the like button? Okay, so Gbpjpy retest coach, Gbpjpy. Yeah, so this market for me will be a good place to buy once we see that the market has come down to 180.76 or in that zone. So then we will be looking for potential entry on GJ. You know that, which is very important to know, what is in fact happiness, or how do you know that a person is happy or sad? You cannot know from anything, because there is a vibrational or the energetic resonance that you can feel when you look at a person from his or her and there are two minds, that we have, a conscious and the unconscious or the subconscious mind, that can pick that resonance, that energetic resonance that we have. So when you talk to a person, even if you go to an office or any place, you can, because in fact, according to science, you'll find that our body has a magnetic energy with our heart. So that magnetic energy is, radiating everywhere. So once you meet someone, from his energetic resonance, you'll feel that your mind, your body, and your subconscious mind clearly pick that person who he is, and based on that you feel how he is. So which is because we all are interconnected in the realm of the mind. So you know that we have two minds, the conscious and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the one that never sleeps, that never wakes up, so which is basically also connected to the superconscious mind. So there is only one, and one mind. That is why we can understand it. Okay, so this is why you might say, okay, then how why I don't program my mind to do the success that I want to do. So once you program, it's gonna do it in autopilot, everything, okay? Anything you want to do. It's because of the awareness that we have. So as I mentioned before, that we forget who we are. So the more aware we become, the more you become aware, the more conscious you become, and the more you sink into your subconscious level. So you become, that's why you see the kids are very, very quick. And it is in fact a very important perspective in case of trading also in the same way. So if you are trading, and then let's say you are trading and you have having a loss, and not being able to control the emotion, is all the programs because of the subconscious programming. And that is where you can eliminate those things and become the trader that you want to do. Okay, so which is very important to understand, so that you can maintain a life that you want to do, deserve the life, want to live the life that you deserve. And program, when you understand this power, how you can perform over time, you go beyond your normal range, normal limit, and you dive deep, you tap into a very high level of intuitive power, and become very, very in tune with you and around the environment. And then you started to you know do whatever you want to do. You start to become more and more um, successful that what you want to do. Otherwise, the program will keep your mind running and your life running. So that's why Carl Jung, a famous psychiatrist, said that until you make all your unconscious into conscious, that will rule your life even without you knowing it. Okay? So we think that, as I mentioned before, when you are very young, probably you wanted to do something, but you haven't gotten approval, so you pressed it. So you thought that, okay, it's gone. No, nothing will go anywhere. Everything you are just putting deep into the subconscious level, which will eventually will come out. So if anything you push down become unconscious, that unconscious material will rule your life, which is act like a shadow. And that shadow work is, sometimes people don't want to do that, But if you want to find a gold mine, let's say you want to trade gold, and as a trader you can find that gold mine into that shadow, because we all carry that shadow. And if you know how to find the gold mine inside you, then you need to do the shadow work. If you're willing to do that, nothing can stop you for being what you want to be, because you are carrying a gold mine inside you, but you don't know it because it's in the shadow. So which is a very important to do that. And I believe that you guys here, you came here for a reason. You came to this channel because we share the same um, everything, strategy, ideas, trades. So let's do it together. Become a consistently profitable trader. Be patient always in your trading. Do the risk management. Don't try to risk big, and always risk small, so that you remain in the game of trading to be profitable as a trader. Trader, don't smile, otherwise. Oh, well done. Thank you. Good morning, coach. I miss you long time. No worries, guy. Well done. Well done. One time frame to low for beginner. 1 hour time frame to low. 1 hour time frame, I wouldn't say that too low for beginner. 1 hour time frame, 4 hour is also okay. 1 hour could be, yeah, beginner can trade on 1 hour, but it depends on what kind of beginner you are. Let's say if you are a complete beginner that you have never traded, then no time frame is good for you. I would say that in that case you just need to go to the foundation of trading, how to do the calculation, lot size calculation, which is a very, very important aspect of trading, how to analyze the market, how to understand the trading psychology, how trading works in general, how to protect your capital, not being overwhelmed by some few losses, but to protect your capital, which is very, very important. Okay guys, so hope that you are enjoying. Let me know by smashing the like button if you are enjoying. If you are not enjoying, also give a like, because something that you are not enjoying is here. And press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. Let me see here on GJ is currently in a level where I will be interested for, I want to see it had a drop, and then we can expect from any of this liquidity zone to go long on GJ. And with that on gold, we see the price is trying to penetrate to the upside, but what I think that gold will drop first, and then we could see the trend. Patience is the key. Any trade coming along the way, also I'll be sharing with you if I am on live. If I am not on live, I will be sharing in the VIP group along with the other trades that we are running. And with that being said, guys, let's keep up. And in the meantime, don't hesitate to like and also subscribe. I'm coming on live later today also with the news coming up. We'll be covering that full, and any trade coming, definitely also I'll be looking at that. So thank you for joining the live session, guys. We do open quite a few live trades, but sometimes the market not giving you, and you need to be patient on that as well. Thank you, and I want to see you very soon in the next live. Until then, stay well, stay happy. See you very soon.